What is up, my diggers? I am Grandpa Max Angor, and we're gonna play the wizard game. And we're gonna play as a girl because the male lead in the wizard game came out apropos of nothing and said that J.K. Rowling is evil, and if I had known that she was gonna be so evil, I never would have joined this game. So fuck him. I'll play as a chick, and just to spite him. And because I want them DEI dollary dues, I'm gonna play as a black chick. A very black chick. A Nigerian black chick. Gotta be careful how I say that. And, her name is Uche Nwayigbo. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. It means wisdom of the Igbo, which are the Nigerians. So, I'm going to, of course, try to make her a blind seer. Put her in Ravenclaw, because Ravenclaw doesn't get anything interesting. And they deserve a gimme. And we're going to see how well I can do in this game. See if patches have fixed things. I did grab a mod to mute the Revelio, so we're not having to hear it over and over and over again. God knows it's going to be bad enough having to see it over and over and over again. Alright. I don't know if this will actually work as a stream, but we're sure going to give it a try. And I'm not going to play on hard this time. I'm going to swallow my pride and play on normal. And hopefully I can get used to the UI issues that I was having before. I mean, not with the map. I'm fucked on the map, but... Also, the wife is home. Chip has been dealt with.
Julia_Sura. Oh. Max playing hog like hard mode. Ravenclaw gets no friends. Found that out the hard way on my first run.
I know they don't. That's why I was choosing a Ravenclaw, because... You know, they don't get any friends. I feel like, you know, poor Ravenclaw, they need to be represented. Because the Slytherins get Sebastian and Ominous. The Hufflepuff get Poppy. The Gryffindor get I can't remember her fucking name. Natty? I think that's her name. Anyway. And also I heard that they added 4 new skin tones to later.
Fucking stuck up Slytherins getting 2 people. And yes, Natty.
Yeah, that was her name. I heard they added 4 new colors for the skins in character creation. Too light, too dark. I don't know if they've added any other options since I played it last. We'll have to see. Holy shit, this thing is taking forever. But anyway, the reason I'm playing as a female is, like I said, the main lead said that if he'd known J.K. Rowling was so bad, he never would have joined the game, and I think that's gutless and stupid. It's like, fuck you, dude. They're only using her IP. She didn't do anything with this game except collect the money. So you're just being a virtue signaling asshole, and so out of pure spite, the way I do everything, I'm gonna play as a chick. But, oh, that pissed me off so much. I hate when people do that. There's a transgender person in this game who is voice acted by a transgender person. So obviously the developers don't mind transgender people. And from what I've heard of J.K. Rowling, she doesn't mind transgender people. She just doesn't think that they're actually the gender they identify as. She thinks they're the gender they are born as. Which, biologically speaking, she's right.
Julia_Sura. I will say, Ravenclaw gets one of the coolest robes in game. If you can find all the keys, that is.
Well, I'm gonna try to find as much crap as I can. What the fuck?
Julia_Sura. If you need me to slap the fuck out of the keys, just give me a holler. I'll happily do so. I love smacking them around.
I forgot about that. Alright, we got that. We don't have that. We can't even get that. Unavailable. Damn, that Kelpie robe looks dope. So they open it up, but they don't let you get it. Ain't that some bullshit? Fuck off! Is it easier to play with this game? Oh, here we go. Settings.
Yulia_Sura, that was a Twitch thing. I think I actually managed to get that one.
Upscale. NVIDIA VSync. FOV, motion blur, off. Depth of field, off. Film grain, off. I don't want ray tracing. Audio looks good. Controller, rumble, speed toggle. We'll fuck with that later. Menu reader, camera shake, toggle aim mode, dead zone, sensitivity, AV, minimap pathing, text size, big boy, high contrast text, high contrast gameplay. Arachnophobia mode. Swap out spider enemies with less frightening variants. Boo! Grow a fucking spine. That's all HUD shit. WB Games account. Slytherin. Wait. Do they let you... Do they let me switch from Slytherin? Do I have to unlink my account? Uh-oh. Do you know? I should just Google that. Hogwarts, Legacy, link, account, or
Yulia_Sura, what did you ask? Sorry, was in the bathroom.
Does keeping my account linked force me into the house? Yeah, here it is. Will linking my Harry Potter fan club carry over profile data customize? You can choose to modify your selection before the end of the ceremony. Okay.
Yulia_Sura, no, you can still choose a new house.
Okay, thank God. Alright, let's make a new character. So it looks like I'm going to have to use both my controller and the mouse and keyboard? Or... how hard is it to use the... Oh, well, fuck it. Anyway, we're pleased to inform you you've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected. You will accompany you on your journey to the castle. You may be aware of the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prevents magic...
Yulia_Sura, how do you think I have 4 save files going? And no, you can just do mouse and keyboard, which I find much easier.
Oh, okay. We'll see how that goes. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spellcrafting before escorting you from London to the castle for certain return feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Start game. Well, unfortunately, she's going to... I'm going to make her a dude, but I'm going to give her a chick's look if I can. So we'll see how that goes. And the reason is, I like the man clothes better. Skin tone... Holy Lord! Oh, they really did give you extras. Cool. As for faces. Ugh. Do they not have any thin faces in this fucking game? I guess this one will work the best. Oh wait, maybe this one will work. Nope, that's a big fucking nope. Okay. Hair color. Okay.
Yulia underscore Sura, sweetie, wizards would have been better fed than their muggle counterparts. Rule of magic and all.
Yeah. Damn! Sure don't give you much in the way of options. Could have sworn I saw...
Yulia underscore Sura, yeah, the girl hairstyles kind of suck.
Oh, it is just that one. Ha! Yeah. Seriously? There we go. Seriously? That's the best they have for white? God damn it. No blind eyes? I'm triggered by this.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
So, hun, do you want to try and polish this up?
Yulia underscore Sura, I love it. Chip is perfectly happy with his bone as long as he thinks he won it from you.
Really? Well, that's how I play with him. That's how I can get him to do it for 5 minutes at a whack. Anyway, do you see any other ways in which I can make this character look female, or should I just switch it to a girl? I think I might as well just switch it to a girl. Give it this look or something. Yeah.
Yulia underscore Sura, no, because I don't want to leave the room and have him get distracted.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me over much. Yeah, that looks okay. What? Where the fuck was that hairstyle? Did I miss it before? Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's easy enough to make it look like it was.
Yulia underscore Sura. No, you didn't, but it did.
Oh.
Yulia underscore Sura. Not look right on the guy.
Ah. Yeah, I like the claws. I can't even see a difference on the complexion. I don't know. As for freckles, she doesn't fucking have any.
Yulia underscore Sura. I can, but only just at that skin tone.
There, does that look like a Nigerian? A Nigerian seer?
Yulia underscore Sura. It's basically dirt or discoloration on the cheeks. And yes, to me it does. Yulia underscore Sura. Going Sue Storm with it.
Kinda. Since they give the pupils, the white doesn't look right, so I give her bright blue. What do you think? It kind of fits with the Ravenclaw thing, doesn't it?
Yulia underscore Sura. I like the blue.
No, that makes her look like a bitch. No, that actually does work. Okay. Voice 2, normal, witch. Witch Noigbo. There we go. That's the finale. What do you think? I'm as pleased with that as I can be. Because I am not changing that shit. Unless I shave her head. Which I might do for lulz. Yeah, I think that'll work. Or at least it'll work as best as I can. And one thing I learned, do not fuck with the pitch. Apparently it's a bug in Unreal Engine or something.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Let me know if I need to turn the game down at all. I worry it might be a little loud.
Yulia_Sura. Sounds good to me. The music might come down a little when you can, but the voices are about perfect.
Okay.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam?
Yulia_Sura. I love that they used the actual name of the goblin
She
language in
wrote
that
to me
headline.
about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly.
Sorry,
Keep
hon.
it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the
Yulia_Sura. What?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Oh, that you're playing it too?
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait!
Yulia_Sura.
We
There is nothing wrong with that.
Hang on! The key! Give me your hand!
Well.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Okay. There we go, that's better.
Yulia_Sura, or I will be playing it as soon as my update goes through. Driver update needed. Blarg.
Yep. Sorry for all the screen tearing, but I cannot stand input lag.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Why are they... What is with the dialogue timing? That is weird.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
She's going to be fundamentally a good person, but definitely motivated by
Is that ice?
curiosity.
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
If she can learn a spell, she's gonna learn a
Someone
spell.
wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Yulia_Sura, from what I understand, the British voice actors were asked to speak a bit slowly for us poor Yanks who can't keep up with accents. Since much of the dialogue is done with the characters not facing the screen, and humans tend to use facial movements to understand language.
Ah. Camera to select an active target.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bug shit on that. We're exploring. I wonder if I'll actually be in the mood to 100% this thing.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
But anyway, as for the pacing, I was also referring to the way they seem to be interrupting each other.
Steady yourself! Reparo!
I turned the music down.
Yulia_Sura, that's because you moved where the line triggered before his was done.
No, I did it in other places.
Almost there!
Why
Fuck you,
would someone
pottery.
have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Sun Xiao, our own Lil Link.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Sun Xiao, back from shopping BTW.
Cool. And the wife is home, so Chip has been dealt with.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Yulia_Sura.
What's
Yeah,
this?
he's all sleepy puppers now.
Professor Fig!
Sun Xiao, so now you can hog leg without Chip wanting the bone.
How odd.
Sun
Yep.
Xiao.
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
I want to steal things. Oh.
Hello?
It's actually weirder to hear her without the fucking modulated voice. But it's certainly easier on the ear.
It can't be.
It can, and for all you know, it is.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Oi, Gavalt!
Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
Yulia_Sura, we sell replicas of that key at work now.
Yeah, I'm
Keep
definitely
your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
definitely turning the game down. Maybe I can do that.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power,
There we
or
go.
both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
There we go. Hopefully that volume is a little better.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
And I'll turn the music back up. That way it's as intended or whatever.
Here we are.
When was the last time vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
No, I want chest.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Yulia_Sura, you can get it. Just be patient.
Damn right.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
saw something.
Yeah, that's much
Move
better.
a bit closer and try again.
That way we're not hearing Revelio the whole fucking game.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Hey. Well, let's see if I can remember how to fucking do combat.
Julia_Surratt. Have fun.
Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Deposo! Confrido! Descendo! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso! Descendo! Levioso! Expulso! Confringo! Stay close!
Lumos.
And he was never
Professor?
heard from again.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Where are those?
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos.
Ah, there's one. I know there's like 2 or 3 of these things.
Lumos. Lumos.
Treasure, 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 treasure. Gimme. There's the other one.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Alright, fine.
Lumos. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Oh, I see.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Ah, I see.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Tego, stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Boy, it's a good thing that fucking... It's a good thing that fucking thing over her head is really easy to see. Hold Q during Protego to stun enemies with a Stupefy. Whoops, I was a little too early on that one. Yay, I'm a winner.
Lumos.
Yulia_Sura, I now have 20 dehydrators in Stardew, and all of them are filled to the brim with mushrooms.
Damn. I knew there was a way to sprint.
Lumos.
There must be treasures here. See, isn't it nice not having to hear that whoosh all the damn time?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder,
Yulia_Sura, you do realize that the whoosh is a location ally-based sound, right? The closer you are, the louder it gets, and also it plays on the right or left speaker depending on which side the item is located.
Ah!
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too
Yulia_Sura, if you do better without it, by all means, but I actually like the noise, personally. Except in one outdoor location that I can help you with later.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Yulia_Sura, also, don't make my mistake and ignore leveling up your ancient magic. I didn't understand it the first time, so didn't bother working on it much, and that was a big error.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have one.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Yulia_Sura, I like that Gringotts banker.
He died doing his job.
No way out.
Yulia_Sura, he had enough of a backbone to tell a Karen Gabo no.
Yep.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensieve, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
I love how Portkey Games basically just gave up the Ghost. They haven't released an update for the PC version since June.
Sunseal, time to fumble Dory. Sunseol.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the
Yulia
Ministry.
_Sura, they're working
They
on
need
fixing
to
a bug
know
with a
what happened
console
to
quest to
George
release it on
during the
PC.
Ward of
I've been
Ranrock.
keeping my eye on that a little.
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you
Oh, the
and
unique
me.
one.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yulia _Sura, unfortunately, the mannequins don't behave on PC for some reason. AI taking on a life of its own, I expect.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
See, they're talking
It
over
seems
each
the
other.
goblin problem has-
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
How is that hat gonna fit on her big ass hair?
Professor
Yulia
Weasley.
_Sura, that is intentional here.
One
Peg
more
felt
to
that the
be
headmaster
sorted.
wouldn't be inclined to listen to his underlings.
Ah.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Not this character. For me, it's fine. For her, less.
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. You belong in Ravenclaw!
It matches her eyes.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this
Quidditch
year's
DLC
Quidditch
win.
season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I said, fuck off.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to
You're
show
no
you to
Maggie
your
Smith.
common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw Common Room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
The ghost?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect
Yulia
you for your
_Sura.
first
I absolutely
class.
love Lady Smith.
Thank you,
Best
Professor
Hogwarts professor
Weasley.
ever.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Bunk beds, really?
Yulia _Sura. More room to spread out the books for study.
Ah.
Suncy all, man. These beds are bunk. Suncy OOL.
You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Uh-oh, a nerd!
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
Sun Xiao, I'm trying to decide if this guy is a pony or a singer.
A singer? What's up here?
All right.
There's your study. Shit.
Sun Xiao, Clapton or Clopton? Sun Xiao.
Ah.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory.
Sun Xiao, of course the Asian would be growing senza beans. Sun Xiao.
I was gonna say, I thought she looked Asian. Why the fuck is her surname Dale, then?
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Yulia_Sura, half and half?
Maybe.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your
Sun Xiao,
ingredients
half
as
and
long
half.
as your brews
So
are all
creamed rice?
perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Boo!
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Sun Xiao, there we go. Got a genuine laugh out of Max. Day made.
All right. Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I feel like Tanish would be very, very offended at his accent.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose
Yulia_Sura, either that, or he'd tell us exactly what part of India it comes from.
Speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there?
Sun Xiao,
Be seeing
Amit.
you.
What kind? Beef? Chicken? veal,
there,
or curry.
in Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
I want to see what's all down here. That's a big fucking washroom. Actual baths. Then you've got Lavies.
Sunseal. With my humor I would make friends and enemies very quickly at Hogwarts. Sunseol.
Yeah. I feel like I need to fucking turn the field of view up just to see around her. There, we finally reached the bottom. Ooh, what's this? Ah, I knew it! There's another one. Been in there.
Yulia _ Sarah. Hey, Han, know why there are no chests in the girls' dorm side?
Because the guys can't get to the girls.
Yulia _ Sarah. Bingo.
Thus, ensuring that they won't miss anything.
Sunseal, because they're already on the girls. Sunseol.
I must explore everything. Even the men's lavatory. Ha! Level 3 lock. Hey. Oh.
Appreciate Hogsmeade all year round.
Wait, now I'm confused. But there were things in the girls. Whatever.
Yulia _ Sarah. Not in the dorm rooms. Just in places that don't require the stairs.
Oh. What in the hell? Oh, trash. Hello.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what...
Thank you, Great Revelo.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Heard a ding. Ah. So it looks like it still does the ding,
No
hun.
time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Yulia_Sura. Cool, then that is definitely a useful mod.
One plus 8 is 13. It's 5, isn't it? Oh, fuck off! Let me have fun, damn it! Stop denying me my ability to have fun.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use Floo Flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Don't want to. Just do it that way. I hate that map. And I'm not the only
Here
one.
we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Don't know why the common rooms all have secret ways of entering.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronen. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only...
I wish this game felt more like the
and is home to an
1800s.
array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Friends?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me
Spy.
in the classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
God damn it, I literally just did that.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I have glove. Ugh, no. That's not how that works. That's an okay scarf. And now we will go to... How do I get back to my fucking... Are you kidding me? All I wanted to do... It's gotta be in the astronomy wing. All I wanted to do was get back to my fucking thing so that I could... I wanted to do that math door. Oh well. I guess I'll unlock more things before I dick around. Dang.
Yulia_Sura, I think you're in the bell tower. Maybe. And there are more than one numeric door. Have fun with all of them.
Yeah, fun. I just want treasure.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to give us the lesson. What? Must have been the victim of a flock of whoopers. Out of their mind.
It's good that children too young.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by
Yulia_Sura, once you get a broom, you'll like Ravenclaw Tower a lot. You can get in from a door on the roof.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Ooh, I got a jaunty hat. We must see the jaunty hat. That's great. How do you do oh, there it is, change appearance.
Sun Seol, so, someone on the dev team was a Depp fan.
I guess.
Sun Seol, it looks like Depp's Mad Hatter's cap.
Oh, cool. Except, why is it silver and blue and not bronze and blue? Oh, wow. He's the head of Slytherin now. That surprises me. Ooh, stylish. There we go. We are both styling and profiling.
Yulia_Sura, because even the official merchandise doesn't get the color scheme right. And they saved the bronze for some of the higher value robes in this game.
Oh.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
What are
Hello,
you
I
doing
am
here,
Letty.
pale skin?
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Mazel tov!
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, Can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, it started on the other side. Don't I feel foolish?
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
He's still no Professor Flitwick.
Yulia_Sura, of course he isn't. He's too tall.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test?
Sensial, he may be no Flitwick, but he sure is Professor ADD.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Like a vault.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them. Very good! Excellent control there.
Sensial, you must get closest to $1 without going over. Sensial.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
It's an African battle!
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. Very good.
Sensial, Star Trek had one of those in the Next Generation. It was very toxic.
Splendid!
Let us see this.
Fuck, that was close.
Phew. Nicely done. Watch this. That is how it's done.
Damn! I'm gonna have to try and fuck her over on this one.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Ah! Get fucked. Glory to Nigeria.
Let's make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! You are not making this easy for me, are you?
That was way too fucking close.
Let us see this. There we go.
That's it.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Is it?
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
That's right. Nigeria better than Uganda in 18 whatever the fuck year it is.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Yulia_Sura. To be fair, her mother must have been vastly skilled to be personally invited, unlike a much later professor I can think of.
hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well,
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere.
Julia_Sura.
Quite
Natty found a
unsafe,
friend.
really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronen.
Ooh. Oh, those things.
oh, watch the tile under your feet. You'll set off something foul. Oh, please be careful.
Neat.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Yulia_Sura, LOL, I love that guy.
Yeah, I want to get my shit all up to snuff. Then I'll do other things.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, there it is.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the
Yulia_Sura, I love that they go into the difference between Levioso and Wingardium Leviosa in this game.
Cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Stupefy.
Good form.
I know. Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
What for your first duel?
Let's just go on a quick learn.
All my students for this
Stupefy.
I do enjoy life with you.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Didn't give me anything, fool.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nerd.
Nice work.
I am gonna move the field of view. It's a bitch and a half to see.
Sun Cial, you know what's funny?
What? There we go, that's better. Even if it is a little fish-eyed. At least I can see around her.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Sun Cial, you treat this game like Stardew. You're always restarting it. Sun Cial.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Well, I haven't played it in over a year, son! Obviously, I'm not going to be able to remember what I was doing.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Lucan Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Well, this is where I'm going to stop for the moment. These new AAA games, I can only do a couple of hours of those at a whack. I'm going to take a break, I'm going to rest, and I'll be back later with something. I have no clue what. I might come back to this game, we'll have to see. But anyways, I have been Max Angor, and I will see you all next time.